Well, hello guys. Welcome, welcome. How's it going today? No worries, Brady. No talking required. Just enjoy the music. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello, Jolly. What's up? You're going walking in an hour. The whole 5 miles again today? I mean, no pressure. 5 miles is a lot. 5 miles is a lot. 2 or 3 is plenty. Truly, truly. Honestly, the only thing that matters is that you get your body moving on a regular basis. Last month was just bed rotting. Boy, that must have been nice. I'm doing quite well today. Thank you so much for asking. Ready for another day of music. Something tells me it's going to be a very, very good couple of weeks. A very interesting couple of weeks. The TikTok lives are continuing to do very well. We've definitely reached an entirely new baseline, and I'm also still figuring out things about the format. But the evolution is definitely going in the right direction. I have a couple new ideas about how to improve the experience today. And, you know, I'm still learning, of course, because, you know, each and every day I figure out what works and what doesn't work. The pacing of how to do things and when to change the scene, when not to change the scene, and all this kind of stuff. So, is Triple T joining today? Well, considering that Triple T isn't even a real person, perhaps not. But never say never, I guess. In this day and age, it's possible. Jolly, how did we get into brain rot? All roads lead to brain rot, as they say. Am I brain rot? I certainly hope not. I'm getting myself ready to reach out to this one. Well, I'm starting to get myself ready to like actually see if I can start getting some gigs here in town as a DJ. I've gotten to the point now where my sets and my mixing have developed enough. I've got enough of a sound going that I think the next and natural step is to start reaching out to some venues, and I'll put some videos of the first venue that I want to play at. I really hope they say yes. It's an incredible space. It has games. It's like an arcade game. It's a very, very, very beautiful, super underrated, amazing sounding venue in San Francisco. It has multiple levels, one stage. I'll put some videos on my story and comment on it. I think you'll love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. And they just have tons of arcade games. I don't think it's really fancy as much as it is fun. It's like more a space for gaming and social interaction. But regardless of if I play at that venue or not, that's like, you know, as an event producer and as an arts nonprofit director and somebody who wants to throw those types of events in the Bay Area and maybe elsewhere too, honestly. The concept of combining gaming and dance music is a really, really core idea for me. Fingers crossed, Jalia, fingers crossed. I have a pretty good track record of when I identify a music venue that I really want to be a part of, that it usually works out for me. It's kind of my area of expertise, I will say. I will sometimes wait for years before I'm ready to send the perfect introduction and make sure it just goes perfectly smoothly. Perfectionist freak. Yeah, that's me. What can I say? Me waiting until the very last possible moment to get things done, crossing all my T's and dotting all my I's. You know, it's a personality thing. I know, it is a hard life. It really is. You know, I've gotten better over the years though, like, because I think, you know, over time you realize that it's never going to be quote unquote perfect. And what's more important is the process and making progress that compounds over time. Because the path that we take in life is never straight, nor should it be. Changed your mindset as nothing's ever perfect, but you've already made your mindset into high standards. Yeah, and to be clear, there is a difference between being a perfectionist and having high standards. Because being a procrastinator and being a perfectionist, like you said, really goes hand in hand. But if you're a true perfectionist, that means you actually never publish anything, or you never, frankly, do much of anything. And that's a problem, or it's a challenge to overcome. But high standards means that you just have a filter so that you feel like you're doing your best. It means that you care. And you're willing to take a little bit more time if it means putting your best foot forward. That, in my opinion, is a virtue. But it can be frustrating too, because some people really don't have that tendency. They'll just go for it. And sometimes, maybe even most of the time, it works out, because if you're really following your passion in life, then audacity tends to be rewarded. Reminds you of someone who didn't study and gets a high score versus someone who did and gets a low score. Frustrating because you put so much effort in. Yeah. No, for real. That's a real thing. And that's also a reason why we shouldn't compare ourselves to others too much either. Because everybody's different, everybody has different skills and talents. People develop at different times, and that's totally normal. It's very, very difficult at the end of the day to really compare two different human beings because of how complex and how different we really are. And that's why, like, school or work or any number of things that we do throughout life can sometimes make us feel bad about ourselves, because we are, by the very nature of it, compared. Like, what is a score if not something to compare against the rest of the class to decide how well you did? But I think if you can practice comparing yourself to yourself rather than to others, then it's much healthier. If you did better than you did in the past, that's what success should look like. Wow, yeah, school as a place for grading rather than actually learning. That's real. That's very, very real. And, you know, depending on what happens as you go through an adult, it's not uncommon to feel that way um, at any stage in life. Whether you're working at a job and you're like, wow, I just have to show up here so I can pay my bills, but I'm not actually growing as a person. And that can feel exhausting too, you know? But that's why you find the things that you're passionate about in life and you work them in so that they can infuse you with excitement. Because really, I mean, it's kind of a shame how few people actually do feel this way, but it's possible to wake up every day excited to get going. And it's less about, I think, whether you believe that you're doing the perfect thing at any given moment, but whether you fully feel like you're moving in the direction that's true to you. If you really feel like you're waking up every day and moving in a direction that's authentic and true to you, then that to me is the best feeling. That's right, Jalia. Well, you seem like very mature for a young person, especially. And, you know, I admire that. What you just expressed takes some people, myself included, a very, very long time to really internalize. But that attitude will show up in your results. But the paradox is that you're not focused on the results. They just come because you're focused on growth. There's actually a fantastic book out there which you might like called The Growth Mindset by Carol Dweck. She's a psychologist who talks about that very phenomenon. Yeah, Jalia, I definitely get that vibe from you for sure. That's fantastic that you are getting that trait from your family. Yeah. Well, you know, your youth doesn't have to go away just because you become more mature. I think that's something that a lot of adults feel, right? You grow up and you think that because you're becoming more mature and you're carrying more weight on your shoulders, that, you know, your childhood gets left behind. And yeah, of course, you never go back to being just the child, but the child within you never goes away. You just get more layers in addition to that, right? I think this is one of the big things that people in our society struggle with, is that they feel like they lose their inner child. The part of them that likes to play. Because what happens is that in our society, we are taught that at a certain point, everything has to become about productivity. But sometimes the single most productive thing you can do is to play, and that's exactly how you learned how to be mature, is by exploring, right? Trying new things as a child and learning about the world around you. And really, you never want to stop doing that. Some of the wisest masters of the arts or in other areas, they describe mastery as returning to the childlike state. The state of wonder, the state of appreciation, the state of open-mindedness. Because, you know, we exist in a reality, a universe with endless possibilities, and there's no way to know everything. And so no matter what age you are, no matter how much you think you know, you're always learning, always discovering. I understand that fear of being too much. I actually relate to that a lot. And it's true, right? It can make you feel like you have to let go of what makes you you in order to be socially acceptable. You know, if maturing means anything, maybe part of what it means is to understand how to be you, how to be authentic in a way that's harmonious as much as possible with the people around you. yeah, that's an interesting point to make. The challenges of your generation are very, very different than mine. I actually saw an interesting TikTok post today that my generation specifically, not just millennials, because some millennials are like much older than I am and don't have the same life experience that I do. I'm like on the younger millennial side, like middle to younger millennial side, born between like, 1990 and 1995, in that range, where my childhood was pre-internet. So I didn't have like iPhones or apps or social media in my childhood at all. And it's like, it was a different world. A world that a lot of people miss, to be frank. I mean, you can imagine to wake up and not even think about going on a device, not even think about using an app, right? Just never crossed your mind. It just didn't, no one did.
We are not meant to save the world. We are meant to leave it.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love the way that the internet allows people to communicate and to share ideas. And I wouldn't necessarily go back just to go back, but like, it does bring challenges, as you know. Social challenges, developmental challenges, learning challenges, and, at this point, we are in a tough stage with the technology industry because, as I'm sure you are aware, a lot of it is driven by capitalistic interests that don't necessarily put the health of individual human beings first. At least not yet. We're working on it. I like to think that my generation will be the one to take some real steps in that direction once we elect some new people. Yeah, the way that it shares ideas, the way that you can now learn, like, one of my I know everybody like talks bad about AI, and there's a lot to be concerned about with AI. But the way that I can just get information now, organize my thoughts, synthesize unstructured information, I mean, oh my goodness, I would not give that up. And really, one of the first things that I started to really think about when the large language models came out was how you could communicate with an intelligence that is not biased in the same way that a human being would be biased. And therefore, the conversation can create like a kind of mirror for you to understand your thoughts even better. But yeah, there are pros and cons to everything, of course.
Baby, meet me in the dark. Keep it moving, keep it sharp. Hands up when the kick goes low. Hold that look and let it show. Coming back when the floor starts shaking. Tell me now, is your heart still racing? Walk one more turn and the room goes thin. That groove, pull you back in. Call my name. Feel that flame. Then let me go. Here we go. Let's make the moment last forever. 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 Let's make the moment last forever.
Positive in Pink 15. Couldn't agree more.
Let's make the moment last forever. I ain't worried about tomorrow, 'cause all I need is your pretty Asian eyes looking back at me, making moments last forever. Let's make the moment last forever. No, I ain't worried about tomorrow, the next day, next week or next year. Boy, when I'm with you, no words can explain how I feel. Yeah. Let's make the moment last forever. 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 Moment last forever. Moment last forever.
Two Virgos sharing their thoughts. It's a beautiful thing. I could do this every day, Jolly. Oh, wait, I do. This is really all it takes for me to be happy. It's just a good conversation and some good music.
Let's make the moment last forever.
Tell me when it's over. Bad thoughts in my mind, too afraid it's over. Memories catching flights, never left your sofa. I'm so glad I know you. I don't wanna be alone. Don't wanna be alone. Don't wanna be alone. I wanna be loved by you. Don't wanna be alone. Don't wanna be alone. Don't wanna be alone. I wanna be loved by you.
Hey, what's up, Maddie? And welcome in. I see you're from one call with friends to yet another one. jam-packed schedule, I see.
Late night overtime, tell me when it's over. Bad thoughts in my mind, too afraid it's over. Memories catching flights, never left your sofa. I'm so glad I know you. I don't wanna be,
I'm grateful to you, Jalia. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
I wanna be,
And have a fantastic walk. Get those steps in.
don't wanna be alone. Don't wanna be alone. I wanna be loved by you.
You got 830 views on a video, Maddie? My God. You famous. I knew that was you lurking, Brayden.
This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. You were better, deeper. I was an experience, like a deadly
Yeah, I think you mentioned that you did a dance to this, Maddie.
on the highway.
This is a fun one to dance to.
I only wanna die alive, never by the hands of a broken heart. I don't wanna hear you lie tonight, now that I've become who I really am.
Did I just unlock a core memory?
This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free.
You don't know how people don't get embarrassed when dancing. You just power through it, Brayden. I felt that way for a very, very long time. And then I just started doing it more and more. And now I just don't think about it because it feels good. I think if you're having fun, that's all that matters. And then if you're having fun, then people around you will have fun too.
I wanna fuck my computer, 'cause no one in the world knows me better. It says my name, it says, and no one in the world does it better. I wanna fuck my computer, 'cause no one in the world knows me better. It says my name, it says, and no one in the world does it better. I wanna
One thing for me is like, if you can do something to music that involves some amount of like physical movement, it doesn't even have to be dancing, like bowling to music or going like roller skating or rollerblading to music, because all you gotta do is like roll around in a circle, but then you'll like inevitably find some groove going on, and then it'll just feel like supernatural. I think there's ways to ease into it. Good question, Brayden. But regardless, we got one more song for the set here. That was an interesting transition. Well, thank you. I guess it's not always about getting it perfectly right, but sometimes the beauty of DJing is feeling your way into the next phase of things. I remember one of my favorite DJ sets of all time. I was at EDC UK. Not in London, I don't think, but somewhere nearby. And Eric Prydz, who is an iconic like trance and progressive house DJ. He started off kind of rough, at least that's what a lot of my friends were saying, but then he really found a pocket, and it was just such an example of like the realness of DJing, you know, in a live context where, you know, he didn't show up with an exact plan of attack other than to, you know, just feel the crowd and play records until something started to click. And like the first 20 minutes of the set, we were all just like, all right, like where's he going? Like how's this gonna, where's it? And then it just started to like lock in and we were like, oh shit. It's just part of the joy of the game. Gotta feel out the music for sure. But I'll tell you what, man, doing this every single day has really built my chops in a meaningful way. So hopefully in the very near future, I'll be able to get some real gigs in a physical location. I'm taking active steps towards that right now. So wish me luck. But yeah, that's my set for today. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. So good to see you and talk to you. Oh, it'll definitely happen, Brayden. I mean, I've already done it, but now I'm doing it in a completely different capacity with a real bit of momentum behind me. And it's still materializing, of course, but I think I have enough in place now to make a solid case for some of my local dance floors. So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, I will perhaps see you on the other side. I'm going to take a quick little break and then launch into TikTok mode. But thanks again, my friend, and I will talk to you again very soon.